Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Matters Go. You know, I've been gone for 2 weeks, but who really gives a shit? Did anyone notice? If I wasn't so lazy, there would have been like a cricket sound effect in there, but I can't be fucked with it. Anyway, today I want to talk about this whole like retro funk revival thing, how like all these popular artists are coming out with these funk songs, which are just shit. They're crap, okay, all of them. Treasure by Bruno Mars, it's the lamest thing I've ever heard. Firstly, the lyrics could have been written by a 13-year-old who just got his first girlfriend. Secondly, the instrumentation is unoriginal and uninspired. I'm pretty sure if you go back to the, early 80s and listen to Heatwave or something, they've probably got a track that sounds very similar to it. It's very unimaginative, very uninspired, and this whole Get Lucky, Pharrell Williams, Daft Punk song that everyone's, got a fucking cotton butt up their ass for, it's not that great. It's a pretty crap funk song. Not the instrumentation, I'll admit the instrumentation is good funk, but Pharrell Williams, delete Pharrell Williams from that song and just let Daft Punk do whatever the hell it is they do on any of their other songs. Their work in that song, Daft Punk, A+. I liked it. It sounded good. But why the fuck was Pharrell Williams there? Why the fuck was Pharrell Williams in that Robert Thicke song? Or, T.I. was in it. I can't even remember the name of it. Blurred Lines. Terrible. 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 The instrumentation, again, was okay. If you put some people who could actually write lyrics over it, it would have been a great song. But no, you just wanted to make something that would be cool for 10 minutes and then forgotten in the next. And it fucking sucks. And no one will say right now that it sucks, but give it 10 years and they'll look back on it like people from the 80s look back on the music they liked back then. They look back and they go, oh God, I can't believe I like Bon Jovi, my God. Another thing that annoys me is people getting all nostalgic about the 80s. Firstly, movie-wise, not really many great movies in the 80s. There's a lot of great movies from the 60s and 70s, but not so much from the 80s. Maybe Full Metal Jacket, The Shining. Can't think of any others. And the music, for the most part, was goddamn terrible. It was a wasteland of just shit music. I mean, the only song from the 80s, or album from the 80s that I can remember well is probably Rain in Blood by Slayer. Also Licensed to Ill by the Beastie Boys, which, is their first and worst album, but it's probably the best thing to come out of the 80s. I mean, why get nostalgic about the 80s? And that's the kind of funk they're using. They're doing that 80s funk music. Go back to some James Brown shit. I want to hear some loud horns and a 6-minute song where you're screaming and dancing around and getting all passionate about whatever it is you're talking about. Not some monotonous monotone shit about getting some pussy. Because let's face it, that's all Get Lucky is about. He's up all night to get some. He's up all night to get lucky and hopefully not get AIDS or some other venereal disease that leads to his death. I mean, I like these new rap songs that are coming out which actually have some insightful shit to talk about, like Swimming Pools Drank by Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I don't like the sound of it and the wordplay isn't my favourite, but I really like that he's finally saying what is needed to be said in mainstream music for so long, that alcohol is a poison and it can fuck your life up. I will give him 100% credit for making that song because it's insightful and it gives you a life lesson that he's learnt firsthand and is delivering it to the listener. When you listen to Get Lucky, all it gives you is Pharrell Williams is horny as hell. Doesn't give you anything. The idea behind music is to express ideas and express emotion and, all of this. That's why you have classics like that Meatloaf album, Bat Out of Hell. Why is that a classic? Because it's insightful, it's emotional, it tells a story, there is something there. Get Lucky, what story does that tell? I was in a club and I'm looking at a woman, it's fucking boring. Anyone who likes that is a fucking idiot. Oh, but it's good to dance to. So you listen to it while you're on your computer? It doesn't make sense. Are you there with your mouse and keyboard dancing around? What the fuck are you talking about? It's terrible music. And Blurred Lines, I wouldn't wipe my ass with the Blurred Lines single. Okay, I wouldn't even subject my ass to Robert Thicke's face. Fuck off. It's shit. Stop talking about it like it's a funk revival. That's a complete insult to anyone who's ever made funk music ever. even people in the basement of their mother's house making funk music on Fruity Loops will be insulted by the comparison. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's just fucking terrible. And Macklemore, he brings out a song like Same Love. I mean, a great song. I mean, the wordplay is pretty good and the message itself is something that was needed in rap. He was the first one to have the balls to just say it and just fully say it. No censorship, no thuggish shit in the background to make him still seem hard or whatever. He just said it. And Thrift Shop was good like that too. It just said it. It didn't put any pretense, it just said, look at what we're doing. It doesn't make sense. We're against gay people. Doesn't make sense. We're running after corporations and their stupid greed to take money out our wallets. It's stupid. He has shit to say, but he's there for a bit and then he's gone. But this Daft Punk and this Robert Thicke and this Bruno Mars retro funk shit. Fucking garbage, okay? Like I said, the instrumentation isn't that bad. I wouldn't mind an instrumental track of these songs, but why the fuck did any producer or record label, owner anywhere decide, let's put these idiots who couldn't write a lyric to save their lives over these awesome instrumentals? They fucked it. The Daft Punk song with Daft Punk, no Pharrell Williams. Let them make the lyrics. Let them do something. They took a song which consisted of these lyrics around the world, repeated, and they made a song that, for God knows what reason, you hear it and you can't help but listen to it till the end, because it's not because it's catchy, not because it's popular, but because it just has something. It's two guys who were there and actually made a song that you want to listen to, not something that you listen to because it's trending on Facebook or Twitter. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the only reason why this Get Lucky song has any sort of popularity, is because hashtags. That's it. That's the only reason. Okay, the same reason why will.i.am songs still chart, just because of hashtags and word of mouth on YouTube and Facebook and shit. Okay, these songs aren't good. Stop telling me I have to listen to these songs. Stop telling me they're so great. Stop playing them 100 times a day on the radio. They're fucking shit. Crap. Garbage. It's like these, back in the day, it was rappers who couldn't come up with good lyrics, who only talked about murder and rape and were, just in a little small box of subjects, and it was the R&B and the funk stars that were saying all the insightful shit. Well, I'm glad to see, as a hip-hop fan, that it's done a full 180 and now it's the other way around. Now these R&B and funk stars don't have a fucking thing to say, but these rappers are saying some shit and saying something that you give a shit about. Like, there's another good song, Nostalgia, okay, by Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar. Not my favourite song for lyricism, but it has a message that actually is interesting. I actually want to listen to it, even though I'm not a fan of either of these artists and I don't usually like that style of rap. I want to listen to it because it has a message. What the hell is going on? I mean, even Grenade by Bruno Mars had more of a message than Treasure. He's just saying that you're the best. It's like that song, you're the best, the best. That's it. It's the same thing, but about a lady. Fucking shit, garbage, horse crap. And the reason why I was off the internet for 2 weeks is because I'm sick of the opinions of the majority of people on the internet going on about your Dragon Ball Zs and your Pokemons and your animes and your horse shit. No one gives a fuck about these things, and I don't care how unpopular this makes me for saying this. You guys just talk about the shit. There's so much going on around the world, and these people just want to talk about some old fucking sitcom or some old bullshit movie. They don't want to put up something that's a little bit different or creative. I put up a status yesterday and it was just completely silly. It might be stupid, it might get ignored by most people, but there'll be a few people who are entertained by it. My idea when using social media is to try and entertain, but no one else wants to do that because they're too big of a fucking narcissist going on about the best song ever. Jesus Christ, take your One Direction shit and shove it up your ass. You're all a bunch of goddamn idiots for liking this shit. Oh, I can't even believe it. I will give Lil Wayne fans more credit than people who were going on about this shit that they're going on about nowadays. It's just horse crap. Horse crap. Take your video games, your fucking crappy Pharrell Williams, your Bruno Mars, your anime, your fucking comic strip shit, and shove it directly up your ass. No lubrication. I hope you fucking bleed from shoving it up there so fast. It's all crap. And I'm not saying I'm the light that's going to shine through and do something that's completely new and revolutionary. I'm just trying to inspire someone out there who might just happen to watch this to do that. Please, Take it away from all this, internet, what do they call it, that leet speak and all this shit. Take all that and fuck it off and make something new that's actually interesting. Start telling people to express their opinions, because if more people express their opinions, then a shitty song like Get Lucky wouldn't have fucking got up the charts. It just wouldn't have happened. There would have been too many people going, it's a crap song. Okay, I've heard good funk and that shit. Porno funk is better than that. Shit. That's all I've got to say, alright? Matters go. Like that sound. It's a good sound. It's different.